Welcome, viewer, into our exploration of what whole food plant-based diets are. While this will not be a push for veganism, we stand by the incentive that we deplore factory farming and the exploitation of animals en masse. We aren't personally extremists. We do, however, acknowledge the harm that is produced by factory farming animals as if they were nothing more important than a sofa. We believe animal life is just as important as our own. Ever wonder why there's a prevalent misconception about plant-based whole foods? Is it just a fancy term for all things green and leafy? Or could it be that we've been led astray by the glitz of industrialized plant-based foods? Picture this: a ripe, succulent apple plucked straight from the tree versus a store-bought candy. Both derived from the same source, but are they truly the same? Not quite. This contrast is a simple way to understand the difference between whole plant foods and industrialized plant-based foods. But let's make it clear, this video is about human health and the immense benefits of consuming whole plant foods. It's not about animal welfare or advocating for veganism. It's about the power of plants for our health. Whole plant foods are not just about consumption of plants in their unprocessed state. They are a powerful tool for health regeneration. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, legumes constitute this category. High in fiber, brimming with essential nutrients, and devoid of harmful artificial additives, these are nature's miracle workers. They are the unsung heroes of a wholesome diet, capable of not just boosting our immunity, but also fighting against chronic diseases. What sets whole plant foods apart is their exceptional ability to facilitate the human body's innate healing process. The inherent power of whole plant foods in aiding our bodies to repair and rejuvenate themselves is a fact that cannot be overstated. Now, let's shift our focus to unpack the subject of industrialized plant-based foods. They might share the name, but their nutritional profiles are worlds apart. These are plant derivatives, transformed in factories, often stripped of their inherent health benefits. These items, frequently steeped in additives, preservatives, and artificial flavors, may offer immediate gratification, but they can't compete with the natural goodness of whole plant foods. The apple-flavored candy might taste sweet, but in terms of nutritional benefits, it pales in comparison to a whole apple. Our focus here is not on the ethical aspects of food production, but rather on the health benefits that real whole plant foods bring to the table. So, what's the final judgment on this? Primarily, whole plant foods truly are the gold standard as they're dense with nutrients, derived from nature, and free from synthetic additives. This is a conversation about health benefits, not ethical considerations. Then we have industrialized plant-based foods, which are a different story altogether. They are manufactured, frequently contain man-made components, and don't encapsulate the full range of nutrients present in their whole equivalents. The disparity couldn't be more obvious. From a health perspective, whole plant foods are the undisputed winners, whereas industrialized plant-based foods, in spite of their handy packaging and alluring tastes, only resemble their original forms. The primary difference is centered around health benefits, not the ethics of food production. Do not forget, everything that sparkles isn't always gold. This is especially true when it comes to our meals. Just because a product says plant-based on the label, it doesn't mean it's automatically good for you. We're not attempting to demonize anyone's food choices. Instead, we're bringing light to the distinction between whole plant foods and industrialized plant-based ones. It's the key to making knowledgeable decisions for a healthier, happier lifestyle. Whole plant foods are Mother Nature's purest gifts, unprocessed, full of nutrients, and packed health advantages. On the other hand, factory-produced plant-based foods, including ghee, butter, and highly processed plant oils, are just a diluted version of the original, often lacking in essential nutrients and fiber. These factory-processed foods may have cultural significance, but it's important to remember they are inflammatory. A natural plant isn't same as a factory-made item. Let's debunk another myth while we're at it. Meat, eggs, and dairy aren't plant-based. An egg doesn't grow in the ground or swing from a tree branch. When we say whole food plant-based, we mean plants, pure and simple. That said, it's important to bear in mind that a purely plant-based diet can sometimes be lacking in key minerals and vitamins. Supplementation with B12, omega-3, iodine, and foods stimulate the body's own collagen production is crucial. Given the right foods, our body can generate all the nutrients it needs. And let's not forget the superiority of plant fiber. It surpasses what's found in brown or whole meal bread and leaves you feeling more satisfied. But remember, health is a personal journey. For those dealing with health issues like Crohn's disease, a simplified, unprocessed diet can be beneficial. We do highly encourage you to seek advice from your healthcare provider. So, as you reach for that candy bar, remember the genuine apple. The decision always lies with you. Choose wisely, choose health. When we opt for whole foods, we're making a decision that benefits not just us, but the entire planet. It's a choice that can promote animal welfare and contributes to the sustainability of our world. When we select whole plant foods, we're choosing a path that benefits the whole universe. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the world of meat, eggs, and dairy. These are not plant-based foods, they are animal products. They don't sprout from the ground or dangle from tree branches. They come from animals, not fields or orchards. Each of these animal products has a unique nutritional profile, distinct from plant-based foods. Meat, for instance, is a source of complete protein and essential nutrients like iron and vitamin B12. Eggs, on the other hand, are rich in high-quality protein and several vital nutrients, while dairy products are known for their high calcium content and other essential nutrients. However, unlike whole plant foods, they can also be high in saturated fats and cholesterol, which can lead to health issues when consumed in excess. They also come with their own set of ethical and environmental considerations that are absent from plant-based foods. So, when we say whole food plant-based, we're not including these animal products. This term specifically refers to foods that come directly from plants, not animals. Always remember, when it comes to your health and the health of the planet, the decisions you make about what to eat matter. We thank you for sitting down with us today, and hope that your ideas about whole food plant-based diets are better explained and less overshadowed by plant-based foods, knowing better what the difference between the two is. If you have enjoyed this, please consider subscribing, which encourages us to create more videos that talk about these diverse and complicated topics.